Hey guys, welcome back. I know I've worn this top in multiple videos. I'm filming multiple videos today, so that way I can get even more up to you because I would love to start posting 4 to 5 times a week. So that is my goal. Hopefully I'm able to do it because life, is crazy, but I'm gonna try my best to do that for you guys. So today, I'm going to tell you guys another story time. And if you like these story time videos and want more like them, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Now, this story time takes place when I was pregnant. So I was pregnant with Sebastian. And I have never... So, usually, because I was pregnant, I had a more difficult pregnancy and I was all consistently really nauseous throughout it. So I didn't really go a lot of places because, I feel really sick in the car, and I got I get car sick in the back of a car, even despite pregnancy, but pregnancy, I got sick in the car in general. So I didn't really like being in the car much. So a lot of times if we would order food, Jeff would just go pick it up. And at this time we lived closer to Albany. We don't anymore, but we live closer to Albany. So we're pretty close to things for him to just run, grab something and, come back with it. But I remember he was on the phone with me and he called me and he was or maybe he texted me. I don't remember. But he told me how he was getting harassed by this guy asking for money. And the guy started following him. So I was freaking out because I'm well, that's not safe. It's nighttime. But luckily he was okay. So then we went to Brugger's, which is the same place he had this experience. And we had parked in a parking lot because where Brugger's is located, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Proctor's Theater. There's not a lot of parking. You have to usually park on the side of the road, but we did find an open parking lot that is a very short walk. And, this homeless, so we park and this homeless man walks up to us. Now, I feel really bad for homeless people, and I do always try to give what I can, whether it's rounding up change in a store or I think a couple weeks ago there was a guy outside of Target, and he was, he was playing I think it was a violin. And he had a sign up that said my wife has cancer. We have 4 kids. We can't afford their treatment. And so I gave him the cash that I had because, in this day of age, not a lot of people carry cash. You don't have a lot of cash on you. And any change that I had. So I did give him that just to kind of help. And so I'm not opposed to helping people in need. I love helping. I will donate when I can. But then you do get a lot of people who it's these rings of people who are kind of just scamming others. And I remember a story about someone rolling down their window and to give this homeless person money to help them out, and she got stabbed. So that terrifies me, so I won't do that. But anyways, we were in a parking lot at night, going to Brugger's. We ordered it online, so I didn't even have my purse on me because I wasn't driving. We already had it paid for, so we were literally just going and picking it up. So we stopped the car and we were gonna walk over. And so we parked, and this guy comes up to us, and needless to say, it was the same guy that was harassing Jeff before. Now, I don't remember the details like to a T anymore because now it's been a few years, but this guy comes up to us and is telling us a story about how he got out of jail and he used to be like really into drugs and, you know, like this long story and something about his mom. And then he started asking if we had any money. And Jeff didn't have the window rolled down all the way. He only had it down like a crack because we don't know this guy. And Jeff is like, I'm sorry, like we don't have any cash on us. So then the guy's asking for like gift cards and stuff. And Jeff's like, I'm sorry, man, like we don't have anything. And Jeff wasn't lying. Like we didn't have anything. We paid already for our food. So we honestly didn't have anything. And the guy starts like swearing and becoming very aggressive and starts saying like, well, I hope I get hit by a car. And which I like, why are you saying those awful things? We weren't being rude. We honestly didn't have anything to give him. And, you know, honestly, I probably, even if we did, I wouldn't have given the specific guy anything anyways because of his mannerisms. And I feel like with the aggression and the energy coming off of him, that it was just not a safe situation. So Jeff was like, you know what? We are not parking here. We're not walking. So he pulled into Brugger's parking lot, which is super small, you guys. And he just stopped right out front. He's like, I'm just going to run in, grab it. So I was a little scared sitting in the car by myself, not going to lie. I was decently pregnant. I was pretty far along, at least like 6 months or so. So like I couldn't really protect myself much if it came down to it. And I'm pretty weak to begin with, so being pregnant doesn't help that. And so I'm waiting for Jeff in the car, and this guy, the same guy I see in the mirror, is walking very quickly towards the car. So my heart is like pounding because obviously he's going to come, like he was like aiming right back towards the car. So I was freaking out. Luckily, Jeff got back in the car before this guy reached the car. So I was very thankful for that because I don't know what he would have done. And because he was already very agitated. And now he's seeing that we got food. So I'm sure that he's thinking, well, these people lied to me. And I don't know what his intentions were. And you also have to be careful because you don't know the person. And yes, it's so nice to help out, you guys, and to give to somebody in need. And I'm not telling you not to, but I'm also telling you to be safe because you don't know if this person's going to take your wallet. Like, you don't know this person, and not everybody has pure intentions. So I'm just telling you guys, be careful with it. Like, still donate, still help, volunteer. But this was a very eye-opening experience for me because I had never, had a bad experience like this with somebody who is homeless. And, you see them all the time with like the signs and stuff, and it's heartbreaking. And it's really sad that in this day and age, you don't know what the truth is. Like, are they really going through that hard time, or are they just, trying to make a quick buck? Which, it's probably not easy to stand there with the sign because a lot of people don't trust it. But, and nowadays you have to apply online a lot for a lot of places. A lot of places don't accept paper applications anymore. So I do get that, like, it is hard and you're trying to do what you can. But this guy, you guys, was just, he was so aggressive. It kind of makes me think he had ill intentions just because of his mannerisms, his tone, how angered he got when we were like, no, I'm sorry, like we don't. And we weren't lying. Like we were being truthful. And honestly, you guys, like at that time we were on one income. We were getting ready for Sebastian to come. So we really didn't have too much extra to spare because we were having a baby on the way. It's just crazy, like just experiencing something like that. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have had a similar experience. Like I said, still donate, still try, still care. Not everybody is like that, obviously. But still be safe, use your head, trust your gut. You know, that is going to be the biggest thing, like trusting your gut, because like over your heart, because your heart is probably, if your heart is anything like mine, it's going to tell you, oh, this person needs help, I need to help them. But trust your gut, because if you have a bad feeling about this person, there is probably a pretty good reason, whether they're giving off this like negative energy or if it's just something about them that you just don't trust. And yeah, so that is my crazy experience with a homeless person. Again, if you guys like these story time videos, definitely make sure to thumbs up the video, and if you are not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, I love you guys. Bye.